Also, there's breaking news now out of Russia and some aggression here. Washington protesting after a Russian fighter jet intercepted a U.S. plane in what's being called an unsafe and unprofessional manner. Now, Kevin Cork trying to nail down some details live at the White House there. And Kevin, what do we know about this? What happened here?
Hey, Bill, good morning to you. And what we can tell you, at least right now, is that this incident took place last Tuesday over international airspace in the Baltic Sea, just north of Poland. And for your viewers, I should point out that the U.S. has actually increased its presence in the area alongside NATO in a response to the Russian-backed attacks over in Ukraine. Now, the military says a Russian aircraft, as you pointed out, intercepted a U.S. aircraft in an unsafe and unprofessional manner, something the Pentagon says it is definitely going to take up with Moscow, issuing a statement saying, among other things, and I'm quoting now, you can be assured that the United States is raising this incident with Russia in appropriate diplomatic and official channels. Now, for those of you who are unaware, there are a number of different U.S. Spy aircraft, or if you will, reconnaissance aircraft that do make flights in the region. This particular aircraft, Bill, was an RC-135.
Well, some saber rattling lately from Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
What else are you seeing, Kevin, that we should be reporting now?
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because we've seen a great deal of this certainly lately, and obviously it bears keeping an eye on. But military sources tell Fox News that Russia has actually been stepping up its aggressive tactics in that particular part of the world. The head of U.S. Northern Command saying the Russians have been flexing their air power. Now, before we learned of this incident, we actually got a little sound that I'd like to share with our listeners. Take a look.
The Russians have developed a far more capable military than the quantitative, very large military that the Soviet Union had. At the same time, they are messaging us. They're messaging us that they're a global power.
So clearly, as you said in the lead-in there, a little saber rattling going on, some muscle flexing. Vladimir Putin obviously attempting once again to be very provocative. And just this morning, Bill, we're learning that Russia is lifting an embargo on a new air defense missile system that it plans to sell to Iran. Of course, the White House very active in its negotiations on the nuclear end with the leadership in that country as well.
Keep an eye on it. Thanks, Kevin. We'll look for more later today. Kevin Cork from the North Lawn there.